Hey, Shawnee from SpeedCubeReview.com. I recently did a video on the MoYu 20 magnet ball core, which is this one. This is the 8 magnet. And the too long didn't watch version of that is it felt pretty much like the 8 magnet. I couldn't tell a big enough difference to say that you should get one over the other unless you want primary internals. And I surprised I did not notice this before, but someone named Dave over at the Rubik's Cube Facebook group that I help admin noticed something. The corners of the 8 magnet are longer than the 20 magnet. So they're closer to the core. Now also I just wanted to test this, how well they attract. And it almost feels like that is stronger. And I'm trying to get it where they're touching there, but it almost feels like the 8 magnet ones not only are longer, but they are stronger. Well, if they are longer magnets and not just recessed less, then that would make sense too. So I'm going to try to switch them out. I'm going to switch the magnets out, put the 8 magnet corners into the 20 magnet puzzle and see what that's like. I like stronger magnets usually. I think these are fine, but let's just test that out. Let's take the corners out. Wait a second. I think the edges are also different. They are. The edge magnets are also closer or longer. Two tests. We're first just going to do corners, leave the edges as they are. Then I'm going to switch the edges out, see if I can feel a difference there. Would love if there'd just be a tool that I could check everything with like precision that I had with me. I know there are magnet reading tools out there. Now, I can hear what you're saying. Sean, how are you going to compare them when you just swapped them out and have nothing to compare it to? Well, an extra 8 magnet. It's hard to tell that much. Let's do about 3 solves. So no major difference. I'm curious now too if the core magnets are any different. But let's swap out the edges now. So it's definitely a lot more of the auto align. That is definitely a lot more of the auto align than we had before. It's barely past the middle. And when it's completely dry, it will do this more. So with lubrication, it should be actually slower. That's the 8 magnet with this pretty much the same amount of lubrication. Okay, let's put this one back together. Oh, that is so much lighter. Yeah, now that I've done that, I can feel a huge difference. So we have heavy, regular, light. Auto align, There you can really tell. Okay, so it seems that MoYu lighten the magnets on the corners and edges to balance out the extra magnets that are in the core, which in my original review then made it feel like they were practically the same puzzle and not a huge reason to get one over the other. If I had this extra strong one, I would really like that. Now I found M slices are a bit hefty. That's a lot to do. So I could see someone, not liking that as much. M slice is super easy there. But if you have, I mean, if you have the money to try to do this whole swap, go for it, because then you have, well, let's say you have 3 different magnet combinations if you swap all the pieces, but you can swap just corners or just edges. So you have more variation there to test out. I really like this for CFOP. This is fine. This is neutral. This is good. I said in my Meg comparison, this is the one I like the feeling of most. So I don't hate like this. I don't hate this one. But it was nice to see that you can have stronger magnets. And if you just like really weaker magnets, but like the feeling of this, swap those out. I mean, it's going to cost you about $100 by the end, but maybe you could sell the other one as, a special edition. Let me know what you feel about this, if you think the magnets should have been the same, if they did the best thing with that, with swapping them out and switching that. But yeah, let me know. Leave it in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future. And as always, keep following SpeedCube Review for more news and reviews.